Okay, you see I got the Fresh opened up. Well, the 486-33 works pretty well. There's some games, especially in Maho Daisakusen, that still run pretty badly. Mainly Maho Daisakusen. The game runs like shit. Frame skips like crazy. So, I've really grown to love this old computer. So I've decided to give it a bit of a power up. So if you've ever looked inside one of these, it's, there's the hard drive. Fairly simple design. So, not all models, but I think all the Freshes at least, and most of the better towns have a nice little socket down here that's meant for upgrade boards. And so that's what we got. First thing, I got this a while ago and already installed it, but as you see, this is the original RAM chip, and this one I threw in. This is a 32 meg beast. So right now it's up to 38 megs of RAM, which ironically makes it take longer to boot up because it has to test all 38 every time. But yeah, it's fully working. Got 38 megs of RAM in this bitch, and it's kind of amusing because the RAM card actually came in the original box. Yeah, it's kind of neat that you can still get fully boxed computer parts from 20-something years ago. Even has like the manual thing and everything. But yeah, so the RAM's already in there. Got the RAM a while ago actually. What I finally got in today is this beauty. The overdrive processor board. Fuck yes. Now originally these just came as a board, and as you can see they're meant to put a DX4 100 MHz 486 CPU in them. But mine actually came from, I got mine from kind of a specialty FM town shop. So mine's got a processor already in it, and mine is actually an AMD 586, which is their basically a Pentium clone with 133 MHz clock speed, which is pretty. In other words, this should be more power than any fucking FM Towns game would ever need. In fact, it might be too powerful. I might actually was told it may give me some problems with some older software. So I may actually end up having to put this in and out, but it'd be fun to mess with anyway. So yeah, AMD 586, designed for Windows 95. Now, the manuals have the jumper settings which allow you to determine what speed you want it. Like you can set it at double speed or 3 times speed, and you're supposed to set the jumpers for that. But the manual only mentions using a 486 DX4 overdrive processor, nothing about a 586. And this came from a very good shop, and they said they did a full test before they sent it to me. So I'm guessing they should be okay, because like there's 2 jumpers on this board, but in the manual it only shows 1. See like the different speed ratings, so I'm guessing it should be set as it's set, because I don't have full instructions for this kind of setup, and I'm sure the Japanese FM Town specialty stores knows a lot more what they're doing more than I do. So I think it's probably best just to leave it in there and hope it doesn't fry. So yeah, as you can see, the connector, and it just plugs in vertically into this thing. So let's see, round edges. So it's going to go that way. It's even got little metal slides to hold it in place, ease it in. There we go. Just clips in. There's vertical fans on it. Hope that's not too high. It's definitely the highest part of the computer. Now, let's turn her on and see how she goes, shall we? Fans are spinning. fans be spinning, so the board definitely works. Alright, well, maybe the best thing to do is put in the good old Maho. This game runs like shit. I'm guessing it's because it wasn't programmed so well, but I mean, most people I've heard recommend a 66 megahertz at least. So my 33 was a bit too slow, but I'm going to try it on the new Pentium, well, not really a Pentium clone anyway. Set. And see the RAM? 38 megs. This won't run this damn game properly. You could just throw it in the trash. The game, not the board. Let's see if I can get this camera set down in a way so you can actually see. Yeah, that'll have to do. I'll do a comparison capture later anyway. And it definitely feels like it's moving faster. I can't stand it in high res. Yeah, if this game sometimes the first time you like boot it up like this, it takes like an extra second to load. And sometimes it doesn't. Well, this isn't what I was expecting. What the hell? Oh, there it goes. That was weird. Huh, maybe I had trouble reading the music. And I get all kinds of weird glitches with this game. Oh well. The fun of old PCs. Yeah, running on just the 33 processor by itself, this game frame skips like nuts, and it's just about unplayable. Let's see how she does now. Yeah, that's definitely a lot better. On the old processor, just that part with the castle flying in, you could feel the slowdown. I mean, you can only expect so much from Electronic Arts Japan, I suppose, but mainly when I get to level 2. Level 2 is where it just runs like fucking garbage. Still definitely gets a little bit of slowdown. But I don't mind so much the slowdown. It's when the game starts frame skipping that, you know, Frame skipping gets you killed very easily. Oh. Yeah, so definitely not very well programmed for it, I think, but it's definitely an improvement already. Yeah, it's like level 2, just die. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes with this game, I have to eject the CD-ROM drive like that, and it seems to be a music thing. But let's see. Yeah, as I figured, it's still not perfect, but this is definitely an improvement. Big improvement. This is actually playable now. Woohoo! I only had to pimp out the towns, but this port is now finally playable. And people wonder why this won't work on a Marty. Yeah. When I was playing on the 33, this stage is just about unplayable. Because you just can't fucking see what the hell's going on because it frame skips so much. You know, I can deal with slowdown, but you start making frames invisible, yeah, good fucking luck. But yeah, I'll have to test more games on this thing and see how the compatibility holds up, but so far so good. I already did a capture of the game running on the bare bones 33 CPU, so definitely gonna do a comparison vid soon. Little fans humming away. Hope I can close the case. That's it looks like it sticks up higher than the case itself. Maybe. Oh well, we'll see how that works. So I'd hate to put too much weight on it. I mean, it's a pretty beastly board, but oh well. Now I got one hell of a upgraded towns. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Well, unfortunately, it's impossible to put the cover back on completely when the card is in there. Ah, well, it pops out easily enough. But, yeah, I definitely noticed a big improvement in Maho Daisaku-san. But also, out of curiosity, I booted up Ultima Underworld here, and damn, it's about as smooth as you could possibly get. I can't do capture off this one because it's VGA only, but woohoo! Perfectly smooth. This game gets used to diskette a lot, though. Let's go kill some goblins. Yeah, if you run Ultima Underworld on a Marty, even if you put it on like the lowest possible settings, Like it runs at like, I don't know, 5 frames. But here it's pretty nice. Alright. Hard to do this one-handed. Yay! What are you? Oh, I killed him. And I'm about to die myself. Die. Hey, I didn't die. Just went around the circle. Who be you? Unfortunately, unlike the other Ultimos on Towns, Underworld is only in Japanese. So. Out of dumb curiosity. Hehehe. He's so gonna kill me. Oh, hey, I actually managed to kill him. Wow, that gave me 2 levels. Anyway, just screwing around. So yeah, Apparently the Fresh can use the upgrade board quite nicely, but can't quite close this machine with it in. Oh well. Pops in and out easily enough, and some of the older games won't work right with it anyway. Plug it in, plug it out. Alright. Alright. Here's one last part. Managed to actually get the system properly closed with the processor board installed. What I ended up having to do is I actually separated the fans from the card. It's just two little bolts, so it easily came off. And then, so yeah, the board was in there. With the fans off, it would fit, but I still left the FETs actually connected to it, and just put them like they're in there instead of just kind of on an angle. Well, they're not even really on an angle. They're basically just kind of sitting in the gap. Meaning they're no longer actually attached to the board, but they're still there, so they're still sucking air away from it. So it should still function, and I've tested it, it works fine, and I can actually have the case closed. So, upgrade complete. I did a capture of Turbo Outrun again running on this thing. It's insanely fast now. I love it. Alright, that's the end of this one.